Hey, what's up, guys? So, Saturday here, we're a week out from the first race at Mosport DDT, and I'm just going over my tires for the season. Well, as long as these last me. But yeah, so we got CSCS round 1 at DDT, Mosport DDT, next Sunday, June the 3rd. So, right now my car's sitting on a set of old Trofeos. I got my new ones here. And I also have the new RE71Rs, which I'll be running at Grid Life because I have to run a true 200 treadwear tire. So I'm just gonna go over my tire setup and what I'll be running for the next 2 races to come. So you know what I'm on when I post up the onboards, everything, you'll know where my car's at. Along with a few other things I got planned, some cooling issues I'm running into, and what I did to the car to combat that. So let's take a look at the tires. So right off the bat, we have the Bridgestone Potenza RE71Rs in a 225/40/18. These are my rear tires. I'm sure you guys know if you've been watching for a while, I run a reverse stagger. So I run nothing more than a 225 on an 8.5 inch wide wheel. Gets it on there really nice, helps the car rotate. Then up front, I'm going to be running these monsters, 285/30/18s, RE71Rs, same tire. They are huge, like it's a lot of tire. But really, when you look at the Trofeos, which I run for CSCS, they're actually sort of pretty much the same size when you compare the two, and these are only a 265. Find the markings here. Yeah, so these are a 265/35. I went with a 30 on the RE71Rs just to help with some side, so I don't roll onto the sidewall as much. If I could run a 30 in the Trofeo, I probably would. But yeah, so there's all the tires. These are actually another set. I have a new set on my fast 18x10s, which I'll be running. And then I have an old heat cycled out set on the Option Labs, which I practice on. So these won't see a race probably for until August or so, maybe later than that, depending on how many heat cycles are in the current set. They are also stamped for CSCS. If I can find it. Yeah, right here. So it's hard to tell in the light there. But they're stamped for CSCS. You have to buy these through Steelcase Tire. It's part of the contingency. The nice thing is that if I do win a race, I win a set of tires, which is pretty cool. Helps out with the cost aspect of everything. View from my balcony. Pretty sweet living down here on the water. But yeah, so let's go over the wheels I'll be running. At least the rears, so I picked up some of the new ones of those. Alright, so these are the Fast FCO4s and an 18x8.5 gloss black finish. I have the titanium finish on the 18x10s up front. These are my backup wheels. I am sponsored by Option Lab. I do run their wheels at the races, but I only have one set of their wheels, and if I get a flat or anything like that, I'm screwed, I'm out of a race. So as of right now, these are my backup wheels. The Option Labs are my go-to. These will be running the RE71Rs, just in case I run into an issue at a race. I'm able to continue racing until I get another set from Option Lab, which I plan to in the future. But yeah, so these are the Fast FCO4s. They're flow formed, they're cheap, they're light, perfect for a backup wheel. A lot of guys race on these just for the fact that they are really, really cheap. And then I got one more thing which I'll show you. I'm having heating issues on the track, and as you know, the GTI doesn't come with an oil cooler. So iAbed makes a plate. It deletes your heat exchanger, and it allows you to install an oil cooler the correct way on a Mark 7 GTI MQB platform for an EA88 engine. Still have a few more pieces to come. I have a Mishimoto thermostatic thermostat, so it doesn't start cooling the car until a certain temperature, which is ideal, because if you do drive in cold conditions, you won't even get your oil temps up, which will be bad. And then I have the Mishimoto 19 bar oil cooler coming itself, which from reviews, it's crazy. It should drop my oil temps by up to 20 degrees, which is absolutely huge for me because I'm having some major issues at the tractor now. I mean, I'm getting probably less than 4 laps in and my oil temps are above 130 Celsius and my coolant temps, my water temps start to rise, which is, I mean, fine for time attack. I go out there, I do a warm-up lap, I do 1-2 hot laps and I get off, but I don't want to worry about heating on my car. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I did a lot of, I removed the grills from my car to get more flow into the intercooler and the radiator. The biggest issue now is the gigantic AC condenser that's in the way. The rules state that I'm not allowed to remove climate control. It doesn't say anything about relocating your AC condenser or even installing a smaller one or deleting it altogether. It's kind of a gray area, typical within time attack. Build your car to the limit, bend the rules as much as you can to be fast. So I'm going to work on ducting to my intercooler and radiator, so the only airflow going into my engine is through the rad and the intercooler. So that's going to be another video. I'll show you how I make that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Week away from the first round of DDT. Hoping for some good results. Car should be competitive. Hopefully we have no mechanical issues. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. So yeah, please hit the subscribe button. Let me know if you have any questions about your car, if you're tracking it, if you're building your Mark 7 or Golf or whatever it is. I'd be glad to help out and answer some questions. Thanks, guys.